bringing up about people doing. It's all about how you look at shit. Life is life. You know what I'm saying? You can look at however you want to look at it. Like
perspective,
a perspective, right? A female doing a woman of leisure, should I say? Mm-hmm. She want to do what she want to do. That's what she want to do, right? You look at your daughter. I don't want her to be that. Right, but you want your daughter to sell her time at a 9-to-5 job, though.
Let me ask you this.
Fine with that.
Let me ask you this. What's the difference between a bitch going out there that you know that sell pussy? Oh, that bitch is that bitch get money. What's the difference between her and some bitches that work in the strip joint?
Right.
Nothing.
This is a great question.
Or what's the difference from a chick that work at a call center
or OnlyFans
that on weekends she?
But
ain't no difference.
Where I'm at now, look, I feel like to do this and not be broken, you got to be a mentally different person. You got to be like a tough person. You know what I mean?
To do what? And not be broke.
Like to sleep with like different men or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And not be broke?
No. And not be like messed up emotionally or whatever the case may be.
What, sex is some problem? Sex makes you broke because you like sex?
No. It can mess you broke? It can mess you up.
You wake up every day and go to work with somebody else and get a paycheck. You broke.
I don't feel like
Why would you do that?
I don't feel like no. I don't feel like women prostitute because they love sex. Right. They prostitute because they love money.
Right.
But sometimes
you go to work every day because you like to go to work or you like money.
But what I'm saying though, to put your body in that position, right?
Put your body in that position every day.
What I'm saying is to put your body in that position, right?
Okay.
You gotta go somewhere mentally to do it.
Why? Why do you feel that way for a 9-to-5 job?
No.
That's just my thought.
You do that for a 9-to-5 job, and if you die at that job tomorrow, they're gonna have an ad for somebody to fill your spot.
How many? Right. Let me ask you this here: how many females do you know of yourself that you could think of? Okay, we'll just say like 5 that you know you done took home and just went and fucked a bitch for one night. One night.
Right.
So I tell a bitch quick. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I have bitches be trying to give me pussy. I tell a bitch quick. You could give your half away, but you can sell my half. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so a lot of bitches that gave away.
Hold on, man. Let that sink in for a minute, bro.
Hey,
you know what you can do?
They can get their half away, but they can sell my half. You know what I'm saying? But a lot.
Stock options, man.
This is a man's world. Everything he can. You know that man makes money.
Man makes money. If that's not the line to start this show. Welcome to Man's World here on Vegas Hype Media. Once again, big shout out goes out to our guy Quan59, holding it down as he always does. If you want your podcast done right, come on down to Vegas Hype Media where the quality is exceptional, but the prices, they're reasonable. Reasonable prices. Ain't gonna charge your arm and leg. Just an arm. Hey, you better come holler at him right now, though. You know.
He got a fire sale?
I'm just saying, you better holler at him right now before you start getting big dogs up in here. I'm just saying.
What you think we are, bro?
I mean, we you know what I'm saying. I mean,
we look, you know.
We ain't former commissioners. No. You know what I mean? We ain't UFC ring girls. But we there. We there.
They know me at Walmart.
We there.
I'm noticed at Walmart every now and again. At the drive through at Del Taco. That's you.
Hey, so be sure to go ahead and follow us, Man's World Podcast, Facebook and Instagram. Once again, Man's World Podcast, and on YouTube and Spotify, MANish Media LLC. And if you want to sponsor the show, go ahead and tap in with MANishMediaGroup.com, MANishMediaGroup.com. Send us an email at info@MANishMediaGroup.com. Now, look, we got a busy night tonight. So, quick disclaimer. Let's get the house clean out the way so we can jump right into the interview. Tonight is going down.
Man, look down because that's where it's going.
Saturday's on 7th at the place on 7th. Right there on 7th and Noggin. Quan, ready, man. He knew.
It's Liddy, look.
He knew he was going to talk about it. He just knew.
Liddy in the city.
Yeah, that green pop, boy. Hey.
Located at 115 North 7th Street, right there by the El Cortez, right by Container Park. The only urban venue. Downtown.
You like urban. I like melanated.
I say urban because, look, I look at urban bigger than just melanated, though. I want my Hispanics to come through. I
Yeah,
want,
they melanated too.
you know what I'm saying?
Let
You
them
know,
know.
right. That
Don't forget.
I like that.
Sometimes they forget, but don't trip.
I like that. I even want, my Caucasian brethren.
They can slide through.
Slide through.
Come on.
Just bring your card.
You got to bring your
Bring your card and you in.
Quan can come.
Absolutely.
Quan come.
Quan had a card since elementary school.
Right. He been to the barbecue.
Absolutely. I was
His
surprised.
name Quan. What Jesus Christ?
Hey, I'm surprised Quan ain't with a black woman right now, man. I'll be,
He said he might be.
He might be.
It's all right.
He got a black soul.
Hey,
That's all that better.
real quick, big shout out going to our sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. There's a new recovery house in town, Las Vegas Recovery House. They cater to the aftercare of cosmetic post-surgical patients. They offer meals, transportation, massages, and a 24/7 on-call nurse. Look them up on Facebook and IG at Las Vegas Recovery House. You won't be disappointed. So we're going to jump right into the interview. Without further ado, we got from deep East Oakland. Deep. Way down in the dirty deep. We got the legendary Kenny Red in the building, man. What's good with
What's going on?
Hey, everybody, what's going on, man?
What's up, fam?
You know,
Now, here's how I know when it's going to be a good interview, right? When it's going to be a dynamic interview. Because right off the strength of just the name, we're like, oh, this is going to be a good interview, right? But when the reactions are varied. So we got people, dope, y'all got Kenny Red. We got people that's like, yo, y'all got Kenny. Oh, y'all got Kenny.
Right.
So you got the individuals that
All the
know.
octaves.
You got the individuals that know you. That's dope. You got the individuals that think they know you.
Right.
right.
Then you got the other individuals that think they know you based on what you do. Right?
The movies.
Yes.
The
Hey, this young
documentaries.
man told me one time, man, he's from the pineapple to the big apple to the steak apple. Come on, man. Stop playing.
So I want you to do me a favor to jump this whole interview off, right? So I broke down all those three individuals, but I want you to take a little time right now to let the people know who you are. Tell them who you are.
Kenny Red, the one and only. Anybody else got to be a phony,
Yeah, that me.
Yeah.
And you're considered a legend. Now, what are you considered a legend for? Because I consider you a legend. Ron considers you a legend. Danny considers you a legend. But what are you considered a legend for the people out there who aren't familiar?
For fighting to stay out the ghetto,
I can dig.
I
Let's
love
go.
Hey,
I love
what they
it.
say, Concrete General?
Yeah, fighting to stay out the ghetto, man, I come up, like you say, way deep in East Oakland, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to, to the town, you know what I'm saying? Oakland, San Francisco, the whole Bay, Vallejo, all that, Richmond. But anyway, yeah, man, my mother, she was 37 when she passed. I had just turned 18, But before then, I used to be trying to find my way. I used to be in juvenile hall. We was on welfare and all that shit, though, And I had a baby on the way at 15. And her mother had her when I was 16, And I used to be walking like about 20 miles up and back. You know what I'm saying? I used to be in the middle of the street late at night, be looking up at the sky saying, God, please, I don't want to be poor. I don't want to be like this. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
And everything, And so, my daughter was born and everything. And so now, I got to try to man up. You know what I'm saying? I'm out doing everything under the sun. I'm in juvenile, you know what I'm saying? And everything, trying to get it, trying to make it come together, So anyway, shout out to my daughter, my oldest daughter, Nikki. She just had a baby by B legit. I got a granddaughter, 2 weeks old, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
A little journey,
By Be Legit?
Yeah, that's my son-in-law.
Okay.
Yeah.
The rapper.
Yeah,
That's
that's my
what's
son-in-law. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oakland.
Hey, I like when Ron start connecting dots.
Yeah. So,
It all makes sense.
yeah, so yeah, but anyway, man, I just kept doing me, and then as I started getting older, I had I was a square. I had as a youngster, how we young, but we think we know it all and
Right,
everything.
right.
You know what
That's
I'm
a
saying?
fact, yep.
But after when my mother passed, it made me really grow up, though. You know what I'm saying? So I had my gangster partner, God bless his soul, named Master Charge. He showed me how to hustle and get some money, and then Gangster Brown showed me the pimping. You know what I'm saying? Was
Right.
my teacher. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Charge had Master Charge a lot of respect in the town and everything, but
Cool.
I wasn't with that. It's cool to go get some money, but when I met Gangsta, I like it because Gangsta had 5 of the finest hoes that you ever want to see. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he was able to say, "Bitch, want my money or do this and do that?" I say, "That's me right there. That's what I want to do."
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I can get used to that.
Yeah.
So Master Charge was out there getting how he lived.
Yeah. Master Charge was a real gangster, for real. You know what I'm saying? See, these niggas around here, they play gangster, but Charge was a real gangster.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can dig it.
And the good Lord, used to say, just seeing me through. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I mean, shit. The first, once I got my first prostitute, I took right on off. Young nigga in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Straight to Hollywood?
Yeah, straight to Hollywood.
Hey, okay.
Hey,
Don't sneeze, don't call. Break mine off.
Hey, from San Pablo and West Back Arthur, straight to Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so got on over there. Was over there on Sunset, hanging out. You know what I'm saying? The OGs. Over there with Gangsta and Filmo and everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Hanging out.
Yeah, so
you was in that with Filmo.
Yeah. Well, Filmo is the godfather, the overseer of us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit, that man 87 years old and still run around and talk shit the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? So
With the best of them.
Yeah.
Fillmore Slim.
Yeah, Fillmore Slim.
Please believe it.
Yeah.
I gotta translate.
Some people, man, I don't know if you don't know, man. I don't know what Rocky was under. But Google it. Do something with yourself.
So you started off in Oakland.
Yeah.
Started off with hustling and then got into the pimp game and everything like that. And then you went from Oakland. How did you end up in Las Vegas?
Well, what happened was we left. Went on like a world tour. You know what I'm saying? Well, not a world tour, but for the United States. I done been all over the United States. I remember when we used to travel before I was having hoes before niggas had cell phones and pages and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I remember Fillmore told us, "You niggas is pimps. I'm a Mac. I pimp circles around you young niggas." You know what I'm saying? Most
circles.
Most say he was pimping when they had horses and carriages out. You know what I'm saying?
It is the oldest profession.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's been going on since the beginning of the time.
Right.
And it's going to keep going on.
Believe
Somebody
that.
cut out lights on this small planet.
he been listening.
Hey, right?
No. Look. This. Hey. Right. Hey. I bring a lot of people on the show.
Hey.
He don't. Hey, whatever. When he heard you was coming, Cheeks. Hey, Cheeks was like that. The whole Ron don't smile.
Hey, a real one.
Yeah.
A lot of people say they're a real one.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a real one.
Yeah,
Right.
I done been through my ups and downs, and see where a lot of people got the game misconception because they just think it's just smooth selling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's you have your good time. It's just like a job. When you might have a good day, you might have a bad day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, them hoes might go out, have a good day, might have a bad day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But far as me, when I was young. And then it's like when I had got like a certain age, you know what I'm saying? I had them hoes and everything, you know what I'm saying? But it was time to kind of like tuck it where, what the streets like what the public, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let me do mine the way it's supposed to be done. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we traveled all across the country and all that kind of stuff. Let me get back to your point there. You see how we ended up in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
All the states used to be open because when I was in it for real, all the hoes used to work on the track. That's why they call me the concrete general. Because niggas know when I showed up, nigga, I had some of the finest hoes and nigga wanted to see with them big booties and all this small waist. Hey, wasn't no fake booties, wasn't no sucked in stomachs, and wasn't no fake titties. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All mine was natural. You know what I'm saying? So they be like, oh shit, K Red must be in town. You know what I'm saying? This nigga come to town like he done draw bitches and set them on the track.
Making statements.
Yeah.
Now, so we talking about the pimp game, right? And people have their conceptions regarding it, And is it fair to say that there is a hierarchy, right? Because when people think of like the pimp game or whatever, a lot of people immediately go to like the movie Taken with Liam Neeson, sex trafficking and all the other stuff, right? But then we thinking of the Mac, you know what I mean? We thinking of movies like that, right?
Yeah.
So
okay, I see what you had.
a lot of people group them all into the same thing.
Well, what it is for me, you know what I'm saying, and a whole lot of other people I know, you know what I'm saying, that come from the town. like the movie The Mac. I went to go see that when it came out in 1973. I was 13 years old.
Yeah.
And the position that that I'm in, and all the people that I have met and everything, I never thought like Max Julian was my superhero. You know what I'm saying? The Mac. Right. But you know the cold part about it, how life works. That's my friend. I could call him right now on his phone. I could call him.
Wow.
The little dude Keith, that was in the movie. And he said, Goldie, I want to be just like you. Whatever. Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, that's my friend Keith. I talked to him before. I told him to come down here for the party, but he told me, he said, "Okay, Red, I got cancer. I've been trying to, fight it and everything. You know what I'm saying?"
Right.
Yeah, but Max Julian and Pretty Tony, yeah, them is my personal friends, though. You know, I mean,
that's crazy.
God bless Pretty Tony soul. He gone. You know what I'm saying? But Antonio, but hey, man, when you come from the ghetto and come from starving and all that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I had holes in the bottom of my shoes. I had 1 or 2 pair of pants, you know what I'm saying? I was hungry, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We had a black and white TV in the living room and had to take it in the bedroom when the welfare people come over and put it up under the bed or hide it in the closet and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Like, what's that movie? Claudine.
Claudine.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know.
Nope.
That's real, man. I lived that. I lived that, dog.
It better not be no size 12 shoes nowhere.
Man.
Right.
No slacks sitting in the closet. Better not be.
And the reason why I had to make that differentiation, right? Because like I said, people probably tapped in, having their conceptions regarding what we're talking about, right? Mm-hmm. But the one thing I want everybody to understand regarding you, look, I've never heard a bad thing about you.
I got my haters.
But I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm talking about people who know you, who interact with you, who dealt with you on the various levels, on the personal levels. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I know there's individuals, and there's individuals who navigate this game that are forcing women into this thing, right? And everybody assumes that's what everybody's doing. Forcing people against their will, making, getting young girls as teenagers and getting them into the game, all that, whatever the case may be.
Well, far as see, one thing I'm a firm believer. You ain't gonna make me do something I don't want to do.
Right.
And then if you with me, I don't want you anyway. If I gotta make you go do something, it's just like a job. I want you to like your job. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I mean, that's just like most of the prostitutes that I ever had. They was doing it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Right. I done had prostitutes, moms and dads, them. Back in the days, $100,000. That's like $1 million they was making a year. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I mean,
right.
Far as making somebody do something and everything, and you know what I'm saying, and they talking about forcing somebody, they gonna kill your mom and all that. My partner got 174 years right now. You know what I'm saying? And he had a few girls. He had one girl he had for 10 years, and she led them white folks to believe that this man talking about he gonna kill my family if I don't go for 10 years. And you done flew all over the country. I'm talking about all out of town. I'm talking about across country, out the United States and coming back and bring this man money. You know what I'm saying? For 10 years. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he forced you to do all that.
Yeah. Talking about, well, he said he gonna kill my family. And hey, when that man
get no getaway point nowhere.
Man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Them people gave my friend 174 years a couple of years ago, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's a cold twist, though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like how can you? Because at some point you got to trust a woman.
Well, it's just like, what's the dude that killed himself? With Trump and them had the young girls and all that kind of stuff.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. Okay. So now he dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now look how they doing.
He can't say nothing.
Yeah, he can't say nothing. So now they blaming everything on the lady. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
But at the same time, man, all them politicians over there fucking them little young kids and all that kind of shit.
Doing
you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Because
that's a fact.
Because one thing, y'all OG niggas like me, really in real life, I like bitches with hair on their pussy. I don't like no bald head pussy bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
You know what I'm saying? I mean where I come from. You know what I'm saying? Well,
look like a 12-year-old boy.
Man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't with all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, though, man, they'll hang somebody black. You see what I'm saying? If that's somebody black, man, nigga would have been doing life right now. You know what I'm saying? She getting ready to go to trial. They scared she gonna tell on everybody. They scared he was gonna tell everybody. That man ain't just died in the federal jail. They killed that man.
Yeah,
of course
they did.
Come on, man.
He knew way too much.
He knew way too much.
Man, Trump was over there fucking them kids too and all that kind of shit.
And
come on, man.
Hey, Bill Clinton was in the pictures.
All that.
Bill Gates was in the pictures.
All that.
They was in the pit. They was on Epstein
I tell
Island.
people all the time, if you really knew what was going on,
Right.
you'll kill
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, believe that.
Right.
You'll kill yourself.
If you really knew what was
really
going
knew
on.
what was going on.
Yeah.
If you really knew.
Yeah, but just because Kenny Red out trying to get a few coins in his cup, and
Right.
you know what I'm
In his
saying?
cup?
Yeah, I'm trying to put a few coins in my cup.
That's it.
But
and you keep it at 100% real.
man, they said
Yeah.
that the feds got me. They said that I had. They said, look, now check this out. Now tell me if this makes sense. They said I had a 15-year-old girl. Okay, she was. They said she was 15. So they came and got me. They said they came and got me 3 years later. So that means she 18, right?
She 18
But
now.
they said when I had her at 15 years old, that I went and got her pimp's car, Cadillac truck out to Impound and drove her from Las Vegas to L.A. to Arizona and to back here. That's 3 state lines, right?
Right.
They say she gave me $90,000 in 30 days. So that means she gave me 30,000
A state.
Yeah, and every 10 days, right?
Right.
So if she gave me 30,000 every 10 days, why would I go to the next state and get the same money there?
Right. I would have stayed where the fuck I was at.
Come on, man. But then too, like I told the prosecutor and FBI, I don't fuck with kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anybody that fuck with kids, they supposed to be in jail. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah,
right.
Because any game that you play,
You don't need them.
yeah, it's not no
It's
minors
enough-
game anyway,
Right.
though. You know
That
what
part.
I'm saying?
That
It's
part.
enough. It's
And-
enough
and-
women of age.
And there's no
That'll do it.
respecting that.
Get it
There's no respecting that.
I don't. Hey man, a nigga couldn't even be up around me. Excuse my language.
Oh, no. This,
It's
speak
uncut.
freely.
Hey, a nigga couldn't even be up around me
Right.
with,
Doing that
with no
stuff. I agree.
underage kids or none of that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? If he got an underage, then I know about it. Then that means I'm condoning it.
You
see what I'm
condone-
saying?
exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean. I like up age bitches. I mean, it was one point in time, if a bitch was past 25 years old, she couldn't even come fuck with me. You see what I'm saying? Because I know one thing, once they
Too
get
many
25,
miles.
no, it's not even that. Their mind be headed somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? So long as you was 18, 19, on up to 25 or something like that, it was different. My little boy, mama, shit, that bitch was 27. I say, bitch, you made the cut. The bitch told me, shit, nigga, you should have read a background check on me. I said, bitch, you was getting so much money. Shit, bitch, it didn't make no difference.
Pay me or pay me no attention.
Yeah, you know.
So how long would you say, that you've been navigating this and doing this? Because for you to still be like healthy and strong and still have a good name, and like I said, I haven't heard no bad things about you, man. For you to have a good name and still get the respect that you do. How long have you been doing it, man?
42.
And
42 years.
and let's multiply that by street years.
You at 7?
Hey.
That's
That's not easy.
164.
Well, I got a lot of friends, you know what I'm saying? Their average time then lasted like 20, 25 years, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I mean, but far as me though, you know what I'm saying? To me, I never want to just throw the towel in on the street because, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't where I wanted to be. Other than that, if you throw the towel in, if I had all this 20 years ago and then turn around and let it go, and now I'm working over here for Mr. Johnson and everything, it was really just a waste of time because you see what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I was just, a lot of people that call themselves pimping, they doing it for the public, not for themselves, because they really don't even know what they're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just had a bitch come through here for my birthday. Here came Red. Bitch gave me like $40,000, $50,000, bought me red bottom shoes, the whole 9 yards, paid for every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit.
And didn't even have to ask.
I didn't have to ask. You know what I'm saying? But see, a lot of people, these youngsters don't know. It's about the respect. About the respect. One thing, Kenny Red, I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't drink coffee. I don't eat pork. I don't eat steaks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I get up and go. I get up and go to the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I still got young bitches that call me, that be DMing me, calling me. K-Ray, I want to come fuck with you. I had some twins that wanted to come fuck with me. Tell K-Ray, I want to. We want to be come be your date for the night.
You still getting chose?
Reaching out to you.
Fuck around and getting chose tonight. Riding that leather and
Hey, bitches know I like black, white, candy stripe, anybody but dead body, any soul but a shoe soul. You know what I'm saying?
Now speaking of being chose,
Got the
right?
goddamn music.
Hey, now speaking of being chose, right? Has there ever been a situation, right, where you turned a female down?
I done turned a bunch of them down, homie. I done knocked a few. I done knocked a bunch of niggas and gave them back to bitch. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
bitch.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't the point that the bitch didn't fit my program. It was the point, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, I fuck with him. I can't fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? See now, you know, back then it was pimping one thing, friendship another. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I didn't have my conniving shit. I was like, fuck this nigga. I need this bitch. You see what I'm saying? And everything. But as you get older, you see what I'm saying? That's like, Chief, I come fuck with you every day.
Right.
I ain't got no way in the world in your house looking at nair bitch. You see what I'm saying? In your house. You see what I'm saying? When I come to your house, I'm coming to your house to come fuck with you.
Yeah.
I'm coming to come eat. I'm coming to sit down. Hey, your bitch.
You're not applying.
Your bitch is like a brick wall to me. You see what I'm saying? But see, a lot of these youngsters, they don't have that respect. You see what I'm saying? These niggas be plotting on trying to push the nigga out the way so they can get the bitch. And then the cold part about it, the bitch will end up with him. But then at the end of the day, don't neither one of them end up with the bitch. The bitch gone somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they fucked up a friendship.
Yeah, but yeah.
That
all kind of shit.
Yeah. I got a son that's in jail, man. He was on the news every fucking way. You know what I'm saying? All across the country, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? From not listening. You know what I'm saying? This nigga went to college, played football the whole 9 yards, man.
Right.
This nigga got fuck with a bitch that he didn't even have to fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
How long he in there for?
He got. They gave him 3 to 10.
3 to 10.
Yeah, he been down 4.5 years. In January, he make 5 years. He been gone. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole lot of years, right?
Yeah.
But the reason he in there is why?
Because he didn't listen.
He was trying to follow your footsteps.
But believe that.
Yeah.
I see, in the cold part about it, I didn't go to the penitentiary and wasn't up on the investigation behind me. I went behind one of my other sons. You see what I'm saying? They had me and one of my friends and my son on the investigation. The feds said, I seen the paperwork. They said, no, we follow Kenny Red every day for 6 months straight. We didn't see nothing but him and his little boy. You know what I'm saying? My little boy now, that little boy now who they was talking about, he's finna be 19, go to Santa Barbara School. I got 8 kids. All my kids done graduated but one. We got one more that's finna graduate. All my kids have graduated from high school. I dropped out of school at 15, but goddamn it, I taught myself how to read, write, add, and subtract. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I can tell you take a lot of pride in being a dad.
Yeah, I do. A dad, and I got 8 kids and 8 grandkids. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah, and 6 baby mamas. And ain't with none of them.
He said, Hey, so
we is a cold piece of work.
We had
we love them though.
We had a debate on the show a couple months ago.
We did. What we
were talking about a woman giving all of her money to a man. Something's got to be wrong with her.
No.
That was the debate.
That's your debate.
You know, if I'm coming from a position, a person giving all, going out there doing the work.
I remember now.
Yeah, a person going out there doing all the work. There's got to be something broken. There's got to be something off.
Why? And what? This bring that clip up.
This is this is my thought process, though.
You know what I said?
Go ahead.
Shit, that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
No, as far as a woman giving a man all her money, you know, from where I come from, from my part, you know what I'm saying? A woman like a strong man, you know what I'm saying? So when a woman give you her money, that's because she believe in you. She believe the things that you tell her that you're going to do, she believe that. You see what I'm saying? So you might have some cats had a bitch for a day, for a week, for a month, for a year, for 5. I got a partner right now, I got a bitch that he had for 40 years. For 40 years. You know what I'm saying? And he still got her. You know what I'm saying? Right now. And she my age.
Right. And the thing I've always heard about you though, right? And we had that debate, and this was before I really got a chance to chop it up with you, and before I did research, and I came back with a different perspective though. I never make generalizations because to me that's stupid.
Right. Well, you didn't know.
Right. And you can't say everything is one way.
Right.
You can't say
That's
that.
a fact.
You can't make generalizations.
We're trying to explain. Trying to explain the pimping. It's trying to explain the game to somebody don't know.
Right.
It's like a motherfucker trying to explain to me how to fly the rocket ship to the fucking moon in one day.
Science.
Yeah. So it's not going to work. The only way that you're going to know about the game, you got to really want to know about it, or you got to learn. It's just like going to school all over. That's all.
And the thing I heard about you is that you take care of the people around you, and you do. And I saw you in action with that. You had a birthday party here.
The other day.
You had a birthday party here. And it was at capacity. The spot was too small. You stayed outside with everybody that couldn't get in.
Yeah.
That's just the heart that you got.
Yeah.
You going to take care of. So in that regard, if I'm already doing the work and I link up with you and we doing, that's different because I know you're going to take care of me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So in that, I get that, But how we looking at it, how most people looking at it, is the individuals that are abusing people and, you know, doing all types of crazy. You feel like a woman that's in that situation got to be messed up, you know, got to be broken. And so when I say broken, I'm not just saying, or when I'm saying something's off, right? There's many different reasons why I feel like a woman will put herself in that position. You know, number one, I feel is poverty. You know, nobody wants to be poor.
Right.
Nobody wants to be broke.
At all.
You know what I'm saying?
Broke, though.
Nobody wants to be broke. So that, I think that's a motivating factor to get into it.
Yeah.
Number two, you got the women who have been abused, who got daddy issues, who are just rebellious, you know, or like, you know, parents are too strict or whatever the case may be, right? Mm-hmm. So as a dad, you know, to a daughter, I take a step back and I think about these particular things, right? And I try to create an environment that will not cause her to feel as though she needs to practice that. Because even though I got a lot of respect for you, I would never want my daughter to be anywhere near this.
Well, let me ask you this here.
Yeah.
You know, so because see this is how I be going on the street.
Yeah.
The gangsters and the killers and everything. See, it's okay for them to have somebody's daughter.
Yeah.
But if you get their daughter, then they want to come kill you. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So see, it don't go like that.
It don't.
See, whatever you could dish out, you got to be able to take it. You
got to be able to take it.
And everything. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they can't take that. But then too, a lot of these females that's in the game, they in it because they like the name brand shit. They like, they like the Mercedes Benzes, the purses, the shoes, and all that.
Right.
You know,
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, the niggas, they like their pants hanging down and they get to go do this and do that. See, back in my days, I remember a bitch wouldn't give a nigga a dime with no tennis shoes on.
Oh, now they tennis shoe pimping.
Yeah. That's just like I gave my party for 3 days. I told nigga, no, nigga, you know, some of the homies, they was like, hey, Red, why you ain't charging nobody? I say, you know why? I say, because a lot of people have supported me over the years. I say, so you can't just, it can't just be about the money, you know what I'm saying? And I learned Master Charge told me, Master Charge told me when I was young, sometimes a favor is better than money. You know?
That's a fact.
It is.
So
it is.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so
you owe me one.
Yeah. So at the same time, you know what I'm saying? When you could get back to the people that's been supported you and supportive of you and all that kind of stuff and everything. Hey, you can't wait. You see my lawyer, he was even there.
Yeah.
And my lawyer, his dad used to be my lawyer. Bucky used to be my lawyer. Bucky gone, so Jack is my lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My family lawyer and everything. I'm not out here committing no crimes. I'm not making nobody do nothing they want to do. Guess what I'm doing? I go to the gym. I ride motorcycles. I fuck around. Hasim Rockman, the one who knocked out Lennox Lewis, the champ. That's my friend. Me and him fuck around at the gym every day. This nigga could have been a comedian.
I need to hit the gym with y'all though, man.
I need to get my life together,
get my gains right.
I gotta get my protein up. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, we'll be there Monday. We get there Monday from 9 o'clock. Be there from Monday through Friday, sometimes 2.5 hours a day. You know.
See, I be trying. Look, see, I'm trying to get my life to a place where I can be in there for 2+ hours.
But what I want to say to the point that you was bringing up about people doing, it's all about how you look at shit. Life is life. You know what I'm saying? You can look at however you want to look at it. Like
Perspective.
a perspective, right? A female doing a woman of leisure, should I say? Mm-hmm. She want to do what she want to do. That's what she want to do, right? You look at your daughter. I don't want her to be that. Right?
Well, but
you want your daughter to sell her time at a 9-to-5 job, though.
Let me ask you
this. Fine with that.
Let me ask you this. What's the difference between a bitch going out there that you know that sell pussy? Oh, that bitch is a hoe. That bitch get money. What's the difference between her and some bitches that work in the strip joint?
Right.
Nothing.
This is a great question.
Or what's the difference from a chick that work at a call center
or OnlyFans
that on weekends
but
ain't no difference.
But where I'm at though, right now, look, I feel like to do this and not be broken, you got to be a mentally different person. You got to be like a tough person. You know what I mean?
To do what? And not be broke.
Like to sleep with like different men or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And not be broke?
No. And not be like messed up emotionally or whatever the case may be.
What, sex is some problem? Sex makes you broke because you like sex?
No. It can mess
why are you broke?
It can mess you up.
You wake up every day and go to work with somebody else and get a paycheck. You broke.
I don't feel like
why would you do that?
I don't feel like no. I don't feel like women prostitute because they love sex. Right. They prostitute because they love money.
Right.
But sometimes
you go to work every day because you like to go to work or you like money.
But what I'm saying though, to put your body in that position, right?
Put your body in that position every day.
What I'm saying is to put your body in that position, right?
Okay.
You gotta go somewhere mentally to do it.
Why? Why do you feel that way for a 9-to-5 job?
No.
That's just my thought.
You do that for a 9 to 5 job, and if you die at that job tomorrow, they're gonna have an ad for somebody to fill your spot.
How many?
Right.
Well, let me ask you this here: how many females do you know of yourself that you could think of? Okay, we'll just say like 5 that you know you done took home and just the one fucked the bitch for one night. One night.
Right.
So I tell a bitch quick. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I have bitches be trying to give me pussy. I tell a bitch quick. You could give your half away, but you can sell my half. You know, shit. I mean, so a lot of bitches that gave away.
Hold on, man. Let that sink in for a minute, bro.
Hey,
you know what you can do?
They can get their half away, but they can sell my half. You know what I'm saying? But a lot
options, man.
But a lot of females though that y'all know, just like I know that because the first thing a bitch always be hollering about. You know, if y'all know bitches all at the swimming pool, oh, I ain't no hoe. You know, the first thing I tell the bitch, I say, I know you ain't no hoe because, bitch, you gonna get your pussy away. You more of a tramp, a slut. You see what I'm saying? I say, I like hoes. I have a lot of respect for hoes. You see what I'm saying? And everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I have a whole lot of respect for her. I don't respect no bitch that go out there and go fuck you, me, him, and ain't gonna get a dime. I don't respect them kind of bitches though. Right. You know what I'm saying? So,
and that makes sense. And you said something to start this whole. And you said something to start this whole thing.
It's the only way to think about it.
No, but you said there's guys out there, right, who they will take somebody else's daughter, but let somebody take their daughter. Right now, to me, that's how you put it. That's fair. You know what I'm saying? And
robbery.
I'm assuming you feel the same way.
Fair exchange, no robbery.
It's like you wouldn't
how can somebody's daughter come in here and come give you 10,000 and you know she sell pussy, but your daughter want to come in here and give him 10,000, but now you want to kill him? That don't work like that.
So it's got to be fair. It's got to be fair.
That's right.
Yeah. You raise her.
Yeah. They got so many pimp and hoe haters and everything. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody want the money, but everybody not looking at the logic of the situation. You see what I'm saying? Everybody want to criticize the pimping and the horn and everything. But one thing though, how many niggas you know that's gonna turn $10,000, $20,000, $100,000 down that a bitch come in there, and then when they find out that a daughter done gave their money, their daughter want to come over here and come get Kenny Red or you know what I'm saying, the Gangsta Browns, anybody else. You see what I'm saying?
This is a real situation.
Yeah. Come on, man, please.
That's what I'm saying. He had to have experience. Had to.
I mean, nigga daughter shit.
Man, I had a whole bunch of niggas. Man, I one time, this nigga turned out to be my motherfucker.
We invited nigga to the barbecue, and now he didn't sit my daughter.
Nah.
But you know,
right.
But one female that I know of it, my partner, the big homie, you know what he told his granddaughter? She fine, pretty black motherfucker. You know what he told her? If you gonna go to fuck with Am motherfucker, that's in the game. I'd rather for you to go fuck with Kenny Red.
And I've heard that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm. Hey. I feel like there's levels to it.
Hey, it's levels to this shit.
Hey, so Quan, man, I sent you some pictures in the email. And if you don't, I'm gonna send them again, right? I want to have a little fun right now. If you can find them, or if they came through. But real quick, once again, it's going down tonight at 7th and Ogden, Fremont Street, at the place downtown Las Vegas. Come on down, party with us at the place 7th and Ogden, 7th, Saturdays on 7th. It's going to be a good look. Really, really good look. Now, look, go ahead and inbox us right now. The reservations are pretty much up, but still, go ahead and get your name on the list because a lot of people are not going to make it before 10 o'clock.
If it's up, then it's up.
We hold the reservations until 10 o'clock. So, look, if people aren't there by 10 o'clock, we open up the table. So go ahead and get on the reservation list right now. Now,
the time is on there. A lot of people asking me, what's the dress code? No effort, no entries. I don't know what to tell you.
Right? And
if you ain't try,
that part, die.
My bad.
I got pimping. Yeah, right. Yeah, you getting inspired right now. He trying to come up with a rhyme.
I got real pimping in my presence, man. I got a real P in here, man.
Hey, you know what stood out to me though? You said 42 years, bro. You know what I think of that? That's a lot of wisdom.
That's a lot of
wisdom. Like fucking. You got a book out or something or?
No. I done had people. They be like, King Red, you should let me do a book. I said, the first I asked, where the money at? They be
the money there.
No, niggas be hollering about, King Red, okay, this is how we gonna do it. And the back end. I be like, nigga, the back end ain't guaranteed.
Give me
nigga,
the-
fuck the back
give
end.
me the
Nigga, what
upfront.
my
You need the
right,
money
right.
up front, man.
Like, who do you think they doing business with?
Show me the money. I ain't never told a bitch to give me no money on the back end.
and that's another question. That's another question I want to ask, right? So the life that you kind of lived, right? Getting out the gutter. You got out the gutter. You know what I'm saying? But your mind, business, blessed in the area of business, right?
You gotta be in this fucking.
If you could have done any square job, any
That's a good question.
any
I
square
wanna
job,
see that.
what would it be?
Shit, what we doing right here, sitting here talking shit.
Talking
'cause
shit,
it's-
swallowing spit.
Yeah, I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't got to do no hard labor.
Give 'em all this
Hey, my
game.
nails is did, manicure.
Ism. Give him all this
And
ism.
I need advice on that too, because I'm thinking about
they
stepping my game up, man.
Well, you got to because a woman pay attention to your feet,
Yep.
your
Your
teeth,
shoes,
teeth, yeah,
Fingernails.
and your nails. You know
That's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact.
Yeah.
You get manicures?
That's a fact. Nah, I used to back in the day, but since I had the little one, I be fighting with him all the time.
Now you got to keep them nails. And
Yeah,
and
man.
the
I
feet
cut mine
and
off,
all that
bro.
shit.
Right,
You
right.
keep them cut off, but just keep them,
You
polished
got to keep them
and
polished and buffed.
shine. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I sent it again,
do the
man.
clear
Yeah,
coat or you
hey,
just
give
do
me
the
a thumbs up
No, I do
if
the
you
clear
get it.
coat.
That's
I,
you got
I,
it.
I do. Sometimes it all depends on
How you feeling?
Yeah.
how the pee feeling?
It's the weekend.
All right, so I got one more question for you while we try to get these pictures up, because I came across some pictures, man. I want to kind of get the backstory on them.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you just 3 words, right? In regards to what you do, I want you to put them in order. So power, respect, and control. When it comes to what you do, put them in order of importance being 1 to least importance being 3.
Well, first of all, my biggest thing is respect.
Respect number 1.
You know, yeah. Respect. With the respect, it's gonna come to power. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
And far as control.
Yeah.
When you got respect and the power, you ain't got the kind of control.
And I don't mean
You're gonna do
controlling
it
like
anyway.
a
No,
manipulation. I'm just
right.
talking about like
right.
basically like just running the show. So
Well,
Yeah.
that's just like me. I'm the founder. I got of No Rules, No Dues motorcycle chapter. I got
Right.
like 10, 11.
No, no dude.
Yeah, motorcycle chapters. You know what I'm saying? And everything. I started when I came home from the feds back in 2007. You know what I'm saying? I got a chapter out, the mother chapter out here in Las Vegas, one in Dallas, Houston. You know what I'm saying? In the Bay Area, Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? All over. You know what I'm
I
saying?
thought that you sparked a little thing in my mind. King of Diamonds. Where the bike at? You got it or you let it go?
Shit, they gonna go crazy when they see that motherfucker. I just had it did all over, man.
Let's go.
Again?
That motherfucker.
Him ain't out back, is he?
No, I'm in my truck.
Okay,
Nah,
okay,
nah,
all
nah,
right.
Hey, now when they see that King of Diamond, they're gonna be like, God damn. People always say, hey, how you be thinking of them projects? You know what I'm saying? I just like nice shit. You know what I'm saying? My cars and all my shit. I just like to keep my shit together. You know what I'm saying? And I like for it to look nice. I'm not in competition with nobody but my own self. You know what I'm saying?
That's
When
the
you're in
best way to do
competition
it.
with your own self,
I
and
like
everything,
that.
It's just all
Yeah.
about just you doing.
Can't
better,
nobody
you know what I'm
win
saying?
but me.
But
But me.
I like that.
because that's just like the only game that I can beat is my own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
I
can't.
like that,
you
bro.
can't. I can't beat your game. You see what I'm saying? It's just like
Right.
people that shake the red card and the P's and everything. I can't. I'm not gonna play that game because I know it's about you gonna win anyway.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
That part. That
Yeah.
part.
Come play my game.
So-
So I'm always win.
Respect, number 1. But respect should be number 1 for anybody.
For anybody, that's
You gotta
right.
have
That's
respect.
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Got to.
If you don't have respect, nothing else comes.
Yeah,
Yeah, nothing else
just gonna
comes.
get ran
Nothing else
over.
matters.
Yeah. It's just like patience. You know what I'm saying? Like the good Lord said in the Bible, you got to have patience. I'm a strong believer in God. In 2017, I had a spine infection, came from nowhere. Me and twins, and we used to be in the gym getting down, man. My back used to be hurting all the time. I had walking pneumonia for months.
Right.
The doctor said the only reason I didn't check up out here because I was strong and healthy, but the fluid was hiding behind my spine. You know what I'm saying? So when it really took effect on me, it felt like a human being was trying to crawl up out my back. And everything. I
Dang.
stayed in the hospital for 2 weeks,
Shit.
and I had to go through therapy, the whole 9 yards. Everything. Then I got back.
Yeah, what do they call it? A spine? What?
A spine infection.
And you
My
mentioned
time-
you mentioned the twin. You talking about Jason and his
Yeah,
brother? Yeah.
yeah.
Big shout out going to them. They gonna be out tonight.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Am I familiar with them or no?
when you see them, you know who they are.
Okay.
Yeah, but they be in the gym too.
Yeah.
Stay in the gym.
I'm gonna get in the gym, bro. I just started smoking
Yeah.
cigarettes. I'm about to. Yep.
And
yeah,
then,
y'all in trouble.
2020, I caught the virus. You know what
Correct.
I'm saying?
Wrong.
COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. It was just like it was just like being in a joint when they lock you down in the room. You couldn't come outside. So I was in the room with a TV, my cell phone. They brought me something to eat, so I really couldn't complain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I really got myself well because I stayed in the hospital for 3 weeks. They was like, well, they kept giving me the medicine. So like after 2 weeks, I was like, I said, check this out. Don't come in my room, take my blood. Y'all don't bother me, and I'm not taking no more medicine.
Let
You
me
know
get
what I'm
better
saying?
on my own.
I'm familiar with this bullshit.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, because you know, a lot of people, you have to take control. So see, your body tell you what you need and what you want.
Yeah, we just was talking about that.
Your body tells you that. You know what I'm saying, homie?
Dang, we were just talking about
that. A lot
that.
of people they'll just go with the flow. Oh, just keep giving me medicine. Keep giving me. No, it don't work like
If
that.
it ain't working, you gotta.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and the good Lord brought me through, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, you know, and from me going to the feds, you know what I'm saying, and white folks sent me to the joint. I did 2 years, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never done no fucking 2 years, no time. I ain't never been to the joint. The only place I've been to the county, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was when I was way back in my early 20s for driving on suspended license. You know what I'm saying? That kind of old stupid ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Man,
They set you down at the feds.
Yeah. The FBI and the IRS came to my house with the guns drawn out and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Come hither.
When did faith become important to you?
It's always been important. It's always been important to me. But you know, when the white folks came and got me, it really had me where I could sit down and reevaluate myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because what happened was, I had this young bro with me, young, fine, pretty black girl, bitch from out of Ohio. Anyway, man, that bitch was rolling and everything, and I hit the corner on Sahara and Rainbow. I never forget.
Sahara and Rainbow.
Right there with a Harley Davidson dealer. And I looked at that bitch. She looked at me. I said, you know what, bitch? I love money. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you said to her?
That's what I told the bitch. A week later, the FBI and other people was at me. The FBI and the IRS was at my joint. But it just showed me, and one of my cellies, I ain't gonna mention his name because he's a cool dude and everything. A bunch of them, they got caught up over here and all that kind of stuff. Matter of fact, it was some of the 60s. You know what I'm saying? And we used to sit down and talk and everything. And it showed me where if you keep God first in your life, everything else is behind you. God is a jealous God. So you got to, you know, when you get up, when I sit up, I'm old now. So and I see my dad just turned 82. He still rides bicycles, talk shit, get on the bus, go to the movies by himself, everything. But it's like now when you get up, you got to sit there for me. You can't just jump up like you used to. I mean, I could, but then at the same time, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you have to sit up, you know what I'm saying? I just sit up for a few seconds and everything, and, you know what I'm saying? And give all the honor to God, because without God, we wouldn't even be here, man.
Right.
Hey, man, look at all of us. We done made history. They're going to talk about us thousands of years later because we was here when all these people died from the virus and everything. Right. And the cold part about it, I was on the list, but the good Lord said, nah, you can't get this one. You know what I'm saying?
Can't get this one.
Come on, man.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Hey, what it said in Matthew chapter 6:33, it say, but seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
That's right.
And the thing that always sticks out about that verse is the added part. It means it's coming from the rear.
That's right.
A lot of times people focus on the stuff. They look at the material
stuff, man. And see, that's what taught me. This is like all the stuff that I lost when I went to the field. I come home and got that stuff a million times. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why I subscribe to the fact that I am God.
Yeah. See, and I learned things that could be broken. You can fix it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but your life, man. Hey, man. When I was in the hospital, man, and I told my kids and everything, I said, I don't feel like I'm gonna die, but they was like, you know, my oxygen level wouldn't stay up. You see what I'm saying? So I stayed strong. You know what I'm saying? But it showed me one thing: the stuff that all the jewelry and the cars, the money, the clothes,
don't mean shit.
Ain't nothing.
You sound like Solomon right now.
If you don't have your health, don't nothing mean nothing. You
Fuck
know
it off.
No nothing.
We'll talk.
Did you get those pictures? All right. So let's go to the oldest one, man. Let's go to the oldest one with a young Kenny Red and his partner, his player partner.
Player partner. Man, that's what I be telling. That's what I'm telling him on the strip when I pass the flies. I need some player partners to come through.
Right,
man.
Let's talk about it.
Come on, my guy.
Let's talk about it.
Pimping.
What's going on in this picture?
In this picture, my guy. Yo, Pride died and laid to the side. Fuck, they read.
That's me and Gangsta Brown. It was my 23rd birthday.
Yo,
I turned 23. We was at this club, and we had left Hollywood and came and went and had a party. I had a party over there. Me and one of my other partners, Conrad, Frank the Bank. You know what I'm saying? And his birthday was like a day after mine or something. We had the party and everything.
Right.
Yeah, them some silk suits that we had made over at.
Yeah,
them silk suits. Them silk.
What we talking about, P?
Hey, them real silk suits with the 5 pleats in the back there.
Don't sneeze, don't cough. Break
mine off.
Hey, Arthur Williams made them off over there in L.A. off Broadway. We had them suits made back in 80. I think that's 83. If that ain't 83, that's 82.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How many ladies did you have in that picture?
5.
Five at that time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that like the that's like the magic number, huh?
Come
I'm
on.
always keep 5.
You gotta keep an odd number.
Yeah, 5.
Even bitches, because they get to fuck around and have an anarchy.
All right, let me see which one I'm gonna tell you to pull up next. Matter of fact, surprise me. Everything but the interview one though. Any one except the interview one. Yeah. So pop up the other one real quick.
That. Oh yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, that was at I think that was Bishop's 40th or 45th birthday. We was in Chicago. Yeah, we was in Chicago. That's me, Bishop, and my dude, Good Game. You know, he be home in about the next year and a half.
Good game.
Yeah, that's
Man,
Good game.
Get good game out here to Vegas, baby. Hey, the names is cold.
Right. Right. Ron Too Real. You about to change your name? You about to change your name?
Too real. I gotta get something together, man.
You about to change it?
My man's name is Good Game.
Good game.
What you call him, boy? Master Charge.
Yeah, Master Charge.
Man, come on, man. I gotta get my shit
My
together.
other partner, I can call him right now. His name is All My Life. Say, nigga, why we call you All My Life? Nigga, fool, I've been pimping all my life.
Come
All
on,
my
man.
life.
Let me get my thing together,
All right,
man.
shoot, let's go to the last one. The group shot. It was shoot. If it comes through, I can send it again. All right, there we go. What's going on in the pick, man?
We was at the Players Ball. I think we was over in Hollywood Park. I think it's Hollywood. I think it was in Hollywood.
Inglewood?
Yeah, in Inglewood. Yeah, it was at Hollywood Park. I think that's like back in 2003 or something like that. That's that's Maroy right there. Maroy, I did the last interview with Maroy. He died after the interview.
Which one? In the blue suit?
No, with the gold.
With the gold suit.
Yeah, he had the thing called Too Real for TV.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with that.
I seen that video a while back.
Well, see that? Well, that's him right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right. When he passed?
He like about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Natural causes?
No, he was youngster. He wouldn't take care of stuff. You know, what is it? Diabetes, I think it was, or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I remember that video. That's when I first seen the King of Diamond bike through that video.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
See, one thing I liked about the game, you know, back in the old days, because everybody was sharp, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, you know, like when I had the parties, you know what I'm saying? Like, T, when you came to the party, see, I had to change that venue.
Yeah.
I had just got that Friday.
Yeah.
My party was supposed to be somewhere else Saturday, but the detectives, they went over there and told the people that they had to meet them down at the police station, and the owners who got the buildings over there in Town Square. They had to meet them at the it's the police station. You know where the Las Vegas sign is.
Right.
They had to meet them over there.
Yeah.
So they told
left.
Yeah. So this is what they told them, because this is what they told me. If you let Kenny Red, you can give Kenny Red this party, and the owner and the leasing people told them, and the detectives told them, you can let him have the party, but after the party, we're going to evict y'all. And so he told him, he said, well, he said, the man turning 60 years old, what's wrong with having a party? The detectives told him, well, because he attracts the wrong kind of crowd.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? They went to the Cork and Thorn over there with Randy, did the same thing. She had the fellas. Well, so they told her, well, you shouldn't let him have this party. If it's being shooting or anything, we're going to hold you responsible. We're going to tell you, I don't have them kind of parties. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't hear those situations around. And
Oh, so they just fucking with you. That's all it is. I mean, don't think too much into it.
And this is why I was excited to have you come on the show, right? Because people assume something about you.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm like, man, how does that feel that people make all these assumptions about you? Man, and it's not the case. Like when you're around you hang out with you see, it ain't the case.
Man, hey man, I just learned to live with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, because like I say, I'm a firm believer of God. Hey, Jesus Christ had haters. They did in the same way. Oh, well, I guess I'm right there in the same car with him. You know what I'm saying? And
I think different about it. Like I said, I believe that the black man is God.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And
now,
if you take,
well, see, now you sitting up here sounding like the Muslim. And
no, I didn't know Muslim. It's just, it ain't a Muslim. It's a simple thing. It's a simple thing.
The
Female, bro.
5%.
Female. It's not a 5%er.
Yeah.
If God came down to planet Earth, what would he be? Take a wild guess.
I would say black.
He'd look like me.
But see, that's the thing. We
He'll
don't
look like me.
know.
That's
We
what-
don't-
But
we
if
don't
you
know.
had to take a wild guess, he would look like me.
No. But you know what though? See what he's saying? See, everybody got their assumptions. You see what I'm saying?
That's assumption.
About what God gonna look like. What what's this and all that.
And nobody knows
But
shit.
nobody knows.
But you know the cold part about it? That's just like us.
Mhm.
We don't know what it is to be on the other side. You know, for them be closing that top down on you,
Come
putting
on.
you in the ground.
Talk
we
about
don't know that.
Right.
So everybody have their own accusation. What is this and what is that?
Right.
So you know what? So you know what I learned to do? I just take it day by day.
Day by day.
But let me give you this small nuance to it. If God came down and he looked like a melanated man,
see, but
and he landed on the planet as a pimp.
no, but you see what he said. If the word if, right? You know that word if is a bad motherfucker, right?
If was a fifth,
No, listen to what I'm saying. Now listen to my philosophy about if.
Yeah.
If a buzzard had a piano in his ass, it'd be music in the sky. Am I right or wrong?
Nigga, what?
Yo,
That man said,
Am I right or wrong?
That man said-
we can end the show on that. We can end the show on that. Hey, but at the end of the day,
hey
look.
man, hey,
Yo.
they don't want to see a black man as God and a pimp. Change the world, man. Blow they fucking mind.
But it's funny that you bring that up, right? Because, you know, in the Bible, you're very versed in the Bible. You see prostitution all up in the Bible. Rahab,
Yeah.
you know? The story of, I forget the father, but he was supposed to marry off his sons to the young lady.
Right.
But she didn't do it. He ain't do it. So she dressed up as a prostitute, got him to impregnate her. And then when it got found out, he thinking that she out there getting, like, he had to step back and say, yo, this one is way more righteous than me.
The prostitute is the one that rubbed Jesus' feet. You know
Come
what
on.
I'm saying? And all that, you
We're
know
not
what
gonna
I'm
say
saying?
nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Mary
Mary
Magdalene.
Magdalene. You know her name.
So
Mary.
Double M. She was the first Maybach.
And I bring all this up, right? Because when you read the Bible, right? When you really sit down and read the Bible, you know, it doesn't look like TBN.
No, it doesn't.
You know, it's
No,
you know, God had to get it out the mud.
Do
He
you
had
know the first,
literally.
Do you know the first murder on the earth?
Cain and
Hey.
Abel, right? Cain and Abel.
Can't kill this son.
His
Can't
brother.
kill
Brother.
his brother.
His
killed
brother.
brother.
And they
man,
banished the
come on.
other brother.
Jealousy.
And he
Over
went out
jealousy.
into the wilderness and found the woman.
But it's like,
Where she come from, we don't know. But don't trip.
but
We're not gonna ask
but
some type
I
of
would say this, you know, we have all these misconceptions. We have all these man-made ideas on how things should be, how things should go. But that's the nature of this show. We put it all on
Figuring
the
it out.
table and we talk about it.
And hash it out.
Hash it out.
You can't do what everybody else tell you to do.
We bring different perspectives, we bring different angles, and we talk about everything right here.
If people would quit hate and start congratulating everybody, you know what I'm saying, and everything, you know, because see one thing about me I learned this from field mode. If I ain't got it, I ain't got it.
Yeah.
If I need it, I'm gonna ask you. Because I'm not taking nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? I see one thing, that song, I ain't too proud to bear. Nigga, let me need something. Hey man, I need some gas, but I'm trying to get from A to B. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Come
Real
on,
quick.
man. I got to stay in the traffic, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People be too shame and you know what I'm saying? Always worried about what somebody else think. You know what I'm saying to you? And that's like me too. Motherfuckers have said all kind of shit about me, but at the end of the day, I tell them motherfuckers suck my dick. I pay all my own goddamn bills.
If you don't pay
I
for my
own
bills,
I pay my own
treat
bills. homie.
people like you want to be treated.
It's
simple.
And I say that, and as we say everything, as we getting close to wrapping it up, right? I brought up Rahab, brought up the different aspects or whatever. I think God really examines the heart. Even God examines the heart. God examines the heart of an individual beyond what they're doing, in the moment.
I do.
That's right.
I do.
Yeah.
Even what they're doing in the moment.
That's right.
You look at the trajectory of Abraham. who God said, I'll make you a mighty nation. Abraham had mistake after mistake after mistake, but still ended up, God was able to do his great will through him.
Well, God didn't come to save. He came to come save the sinners.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Because if he came to save, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Let's
you
go.
know what I'm saying?
It was useless. They already say.
Yeah.
So when you're interacting with the heart of an individual, I jumped this off by talking about the fact that I never heard a bad thing about you.
And I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying?
And even as we interact, as we talk, as we build, as we get out, as you spit more game to it, as you educate us, as we hit the gym, get Ron in there and work out.
I'm gonna tell you. Hey, Ron ain't got to do nothing but show up to the EOS at 9 o'clock.
Let's go.
We gonna
$8
get it at 9.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
I'll be there
We're
at
gonna
8.
get it in.
I got to stretch first.
We're gonna make it happen. But I think it's important, man, to start interacting with the hearts of individuals.
Right. Yeah.
No matter what you think of necessarily what they do, because
the hearts of men.
Because the heart gonna show you who a person is. I don't care if you're a cop. If you got an ugly heart, you got an ugly heart.
That's right.
I don't care if you're the president of the United States. If your heart is ugly, your heart is ugly. I don't care if you're a pastor.
Right.
If your heart is ugly, your heart is ugly.
That's a fact.
Your job title is not going to dictate who you are.
Talk to me. I know.
Your bank account ain't going to dictate who you are.
At all.
Talk to me.
We got to start interacting with the hearts of individuals.
The hearts of men.
Hey, so Mr. Kenny Red, man, this.
The meth, the man, the myth, the legend.
Hey, this is one of the conversations I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna watch back.
Hey.
Right.
I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna, some of them I'll watch
I'm gonna
back.
show my son this. Man. I'm gonna show my son this.
I think the bishop of the church, they're gonna be down here for the fight. I'm gonna see if he do. I'm gonna call you. And I'm gonna get him down here.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
that's an honor and a pleasure.
An honor and a pleasure.
Yeah,
bro.
that'll be another one. That'll be another one.
Man.
And look, and I know you just had some dental work, so I know you probably gonna go back and lay.
I'm finna just go kick back. Man, I spent $3,700. They still couldn't get it right, but they got it right when they pulled that joint out yesterday. And they gave me my money back though. They did it on the house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But by some grace of God, man, if you wake up 9 o'clock tonight and you feeling good, man, hit my line, man. Come through and holler at us, man.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Come through.
Hey, so if you got any social media information you want to give to the people so they can tap in with you, connect with you.
Well, most of everybody got my phone number. But one thing I always tell them, the nice, pretty females that like to give out them contributions, I ain't hard to find. You know what I'm saying? I still sell contributions. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, if you like me, I'm gonna like you back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and then like I don't mind sharing the game. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like the youngsters. If they don't know something, I get a lot of youngsters DM me and hit me and everything. Be like, okay, Red, I want to woo wopty wobble wop. And the first thing I tell them, say, man, it's not the same no more. You know what I'm saying? And I tell all the youngsters, say, you young. Go to UNLV, go do something, man. I say it's not the same no more. Y'all having money back then. We didn't have no money. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta do a part 2 of how it's not the same.
Yeah.
They giving out football numbers for this pimping and pandering.
Yeah.
You better leave it alone.
Well, now they make everything out of pimping and pandering. You know what I'm saying? You could have back then. You had a female underage. You go to the joint, you get like 4 years. Now you got a bitch that's 200 years old. Nigga gonna get 200 years though.
A
year for every year.
she old.
Yeah.
Hey, so once
man,
again,
stop playing. Find
go ahead
something else
and
to do.
follow us on all of our social media links: Instagram, Facebook, Man's World Podcast, YouTube, Spotify, Managed Media LLC. Tap in with my man Quan 59 here at Vegas Hype Media if you want your podcast done right, and be sure to come on out tonight, Saturdays on 7th. At the place on 7th, right by the El Cortez. It is going down. Hey, look, you might want to get there early. Matter of fact, you might want to make a reservation. It's that type of situation.
Man,
all right?
It's jumping off like my party did.
Yeah, man.
Hey, it's got that energy. It's got that energy.
Believe that.
Hey, let me borrow that bike, though, tonight. That's all I got. Hey, tap in with us next Saturday. Hey, we're going to be moving, too. We got an announcement we're going to make. We're going to be moving the show. So we're going to be talking about that as well. Until next time, we are out, y'all.
It's about a little bit of baby girls and a baby boys. Man make them happy. This is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl.